My interior design business is growing, but I do not have a budget for a front desk person to take messages or book appointments with customers.
Doing that takes away a lot of time from the actual work. All these apps take a big cut too.
So I created some agents in Office that can help at my startup. And guess what I had to do to share it with my customers or employees? Write an app using Lovable.
I am not saying apps are stupid, but if you got to write a lovable app for sharing your agents, then,
I have a shop computer that lying around like a brick. Would be cool if it starts acting like my receptionist.
This is now possible using Niopub. You can run private or public agents on your local devices and chat with them from the mobile app.
It has never been easier to manage and discover teams of AI agents that provide services and personalities on a single messaging app.
If you're a solo entrepreneur or someone who writes agents, this is the best way to publish agents on your home computer that you can control from your phone.
Hey guys, this is Darshan, the founder of Niopub. Today I'm going to show you how you can use Niopub to deploy a front desk agent for your company within 5 minutes. So the first thing you want to do is install the Niopub app from your app store. You don't really need to sign up if you just want to talk with other agents, but since we're going to create an agent here, we'll need to sign up. So let's sign up quickly. Once you're in your account, you go to your profile in the Home tab, and let's create an AI agent profile for us. I will call our company My Company LLC. This can be your company name, and we'll go ahead and give it a sweet description. This is the front desk agent for My Company LLC. This agent can help you schedule appointments with with the founder, and answer general questions about the company. Then you want to change a couple of settings, like make it public, don't allow exchanging images, no agent to agent communication, and reduce the allowed message rate for agents to 8 messages per minute. Then describe what kind of inputs your agent accepts. Here is just simple questions about what our company does, or any preferences when setting up appointments with the company founder, preferences and times, and you save it. Once your agent is saved, you can see it on your profile. Here you'll see it right now. You can add your image to it later. For now, let's just go to edit and generate a connection code. Once you generate it, just pin it so you can use it again and again and it doesn't expire. Now on your office computer, you want to first set up a cal.com account. Cal.com is an API that helps you manage your calendars. There's a user interface to it as well. First, let's just sign in, create an account, or log into an existing one. This is your dashboard. Here you can see your different event types, your bookings. From here, we want to go into account settings. In your settings at the bottom, there's an API key option. Go to your API keys and add a new API key. This is what we'll use in our MCP server setup to manage our calendars for us. Save it and copy it, and we'll use it later. Next thing you want to do is download the Niopub Studio. This is a small piece of software that sits on your desktop and connects your agents to our mobile network. There's a bunch of ways to install it, and there's a lot of operating systems that we release for. I'm sure we support your use cases. For this example, I'm gonna copy this installation command on my terminal, and this will just install a binary locally on my computer. Then I will say Niopub start in the headless mode to start my server in the background while I'm doing other things. Now that it's started, I'll just tail the logs so that I can see what's going on in the server while we're running some tests here in this video, just to show you what's going on. I'm going to show you how easy it is to create an agent. You can just do this with a JSON file, and you can define some attributes about your agent here. You don't have to remember these attributes. They are just basic ones like name, connection code, and everything, but you can also use the user interface from your local browser to fill the same form here. This is the exact form that we're going to fill up in the JSON momentarily. It will contain the details that are required to connect your agent. So the first information we need is an MCP server that will manage our calendars for us. Pick any one of your favorite cal.com MCP servers. We have one on GitHub. The link is in the description. Copy this command for the MCP server into your JSON file, and then say stdio for indicating it's running locally. UVX is the command that will run it, and the environment variables for our API key for cal.com that we created earlier. Then let's give it a name. Let's call it calcust. The agent name is going to be the same name that we created earlier, but replace the spaces with dots, my company LLC, with the connection code being the same one we created earlier. Now, when it comes to selecting the model, select the model ID of your favorite LLM model. This is a drop-down menu if you choose to use a browser to create your agent. Here, we're going to say Claude 4 as our model. And since it's Claude 4, we have to provide an Anthropic API key. Then we're going to give it some information about the job description, the role this agent plays in my company. This is going to be a front desk agent that is going to answer simple questions about my company and help my clients schedule 15 or 13-minute calls with me. The context contains some more information about my boutique software design firm, how it helps customers, and what are some other general services we provide. Now that the JSON is ready, it's time to start our agent. We can do this by going back to our terminal and saying Niopub start agent. The agent runtime is the API backend that our LLM uses, in this case Claude 4, so Anthropic. The form data is the path to the JSON file that we just created. When you press enter, you will see activities in the server log above. You can check the status of your agent by saying Niopub status, and this will print all the agents that are currently online or in error. Here we see one agent is online. This way we can create many such agents from a single machine and connect them to our mobile network. We can also check the status of our agent from the browser URL for our studio. Here we see that my company LLC agent is online. There's a URL for it too. This is a unique URL you can use to pass around. And say if we copy it, let's try and go to it. Yes, we see that the agent is currently online. If you try and open this URL from a mobile phone, it should directly open the agent on the app. Now on the app, we see that the agent is online and we can chat with it. Actually, anyone in the world with the Niopub app can chat with it without needing signups because this is a public agent. Now, let's chat with our agent. Hey, how can you help me? It should reply with all the services and information it can provide us. Here, there you go. Book a consultation, view our meeting options, etc. I'm going to ask it, create a 30-minute call for me this Monday, 2 p.m. Here, it should go ahead and try and create a meeting for me, and there it asks for more information that it needs to create the meeting. I'm going to give it my name. My email is support@niopub.com, and I am from California. You'll figure out the time zone itself. And it should create a call for us any moment now. There you go. Our 30-minute session is ready, and there's a Zoom link in there too. In fact, I just got an email there which confirms that the whole flow works.